Hi, welcome to Object-Oriented Comprehensive Guide in Python. Before we start, this is a quick introduction about my personal background. I am Assistant Professor of Software Engineering with a dual focus on artificial intelligence and data science. Actually, my research centers on the development of advanced AI-driven predictive models alongside the design of mathematical and statistical framework for analytical and inferential use. To learn more about the project that I involved in, feel free to visit any of the available outline that I left in this page. Let's go ahead and review the exact content. We will be covering 7 sections in this training program. In section number 1, we'll be looking at object-oriented from analysis, design, and programming perspective. In section number 2, we'll be talking about the concept of objects. Of course, the illustration will be using Python. Then in section number 3, we will be talking about 2 of the most important kind of features that enhance or power the concept of object-oriented. In section number 4, we'll be talking about exceptions and errors, not only from a general perspective when you write a piece of software, but also from the idea of using object-oriented as the underlying framework. In section number 5, we'll be talking about the use of object-oriented programming in different scenarios. And then in section number 6, we'll be talking about the data structure and as a perspective from object-oriented programming. In section number 7, a number of skill set subjects in PDF format to illustrate some advanced topic in object-oriented programming with Python. Now, before we start, there are some prerequisites we assume that you already have. Number 1, you must have an IDE or text editors that is installed on your local environment. Otherwise, you might want to use an online cloud service or an online kind of a framework where you can write code. However, for us in this training program, we are going to be installing Visual Studio Code in the local environment, and then we'll be applying all the examples locally. The second requirement that we assume that you have an essential knowledge about Python programming language. If you like, you might want to watch in our channel Python from the start to the end, which was an appendix training program related to the Big Bang of Data Science book that shows you all the fundamentals and the idea on using the syntax of Python programming language. Last but not least, we also assume that you have basic understanding on the meaning of programming in general. Once again, those prerequisites will be the only requirement that we assume that you already have. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with our first section.